Hey there, Roy from Tapio Farms. We are here with the 4 flats that we have left for the second run. It is day 9, and let's see how they are doing. All right, we have some broccoli here, which was destroyed and has come back a little bit. As you can see, this stuff around the edges is doing a lot better. And all of the seeds that got drowned out are slowly starting to germinate and pop up, but we're going to have a lot of uneven growth, right? So by the time these guys are ready to harvest, these guys are going to be about this size. So that's a little bit disappointing, but oh well. Maybe we can throw them in the garden and save some plants. So we've got our radishes. Eventually I'm going to, before I harvest these guys, I want to let them dry out a little bit so I can get all these seeds off. But you can see the radishes recovered from the flooding quite a bit better. Although they do tend to have this problem with the seeds, the shells getting stuck onto the leaf heads. And this can cause mold when you package them and put them in the freezer or in the fridge. So beware of that. We've got some arugula. The arugula came back fantastically. What can I say about the arugula? It is my favorite. So it's at about that height right now. So it's actually almost to the point where we could harvest it in the back there. Over here, where most of the flooding damage was done, they're still only about an inch high. So about a ½ inch taller in the back, where the seeds germinated a little bit more naturally. On this one, you can see how the back is also more raised up. This is where less damage was done. And it looks like we're about up to the knuckle. So the back here really could be harvested at any time. And the front, much shorter. We're going to have to give that a little bit of time. But maybe we'll harvest the arugula tomorrow and figure that out. We need to essentially get some hydrogen peroxide solution, some food-safe hydrogen peroxide, so that we can clean the trays when we're done with them, or cleanse them with the hydrogen peroxide. Right now I'm just scrubbing them out in the sink, but we'll get the arugula harvested. After that, probably the radishes, and we'll see what we can do with this broccoli. But yeah, overall, not the greatest run. It is definitely the time for mistakes. Starting off, we are just trying to figure out how to grow these things, what kind of conditions we can grow them in, and what we're going to need. So the mold issue has been probably the hardest thing to battle here. We lost a tray of peas, and we've been losing beans. Let me show you. These beans, which I have been carefully watering, by the way, trying not to overwater. As you can see, the fiber buckets are not wet at all. But you can see that mold growing on that bean there. And let's see, there's some other mold somewhere in here. I really don't want to toss these because there's got to be some in here that I can save, but just the time that would take might not be worth it. So I'm going to put that over there for now, and we can check out the other ones. The other ones seem to be fine. The smaller seeds do very well. We've got some onions coming up, and some, let's see, are these things germinating? It doesn't look like those are germinating quite yet. Oh, we've got some germination right there, it looks like. Maybe. Let's see. Kind of, yeah, it's starting. So, let's see, those are squash, I believe, and we don't, as far as I can see, we don't have any peppers or tomatoes germinating, although the onions over here are germinating quite nicely, and the cucumbers are germinating quite nicely. Look at those wonderful cucumber tails. Just beautiful, I tell you. Yeah. So, the lesson that I've learned here, which I knew from theory, but did not know in practice, the large seeds are very prone to mold. And I'm not sure exactly what to do about it at this point. I think I'll have to get some cleaning agent and actually clean the seeds before I put them in the soil. Maybe covering them with dirt more, the bigger seeds, might prevent some mold growth. That might be an option. I could try that out. But otherwise, I'm not really sure at this point. I'm going to have to do some research before we try another pea run. I don't want to waste, I want to save as many seeds as possible. So I will try something else next time. Even with a low amount of watering, because I need to water them on some level to get the bean to sprout, right? But that moisture is going to cause it to mold. So the only thing that I can think of without using chemicals to clean the beans is to actually bury them in the soil, whereas I've been keeping them, I'm just putting them in a hole. I haven't been covering them because I want to see their progress. But it seems as if that might be actually hindering them, and I should actually be covering them with soil. So I might do that, give you an update when we get to that point. So far, the microgreens are coming back. The broccoli is not so much. It is. It's just taking a lot longer. But the arugula is doing pretty good for how damaged it was because of the overwatering, and the radishes are coming back pretty evenly, actually, despite the overwatering. So we're still going to get some microgreens, and the next trays are going to be better. The next trays are going to be better. It's just that, we're learning, we're working through this stuff. We are rolling with the punches, and, everybody fights. Nobody gives up. That's the code. So we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going until we have made it big, and we'll make this puppy pop. And yeah. So that's about it. Peace, y'all.